Yeah.
Well, it looks like you got somebody in the chat, John the Don,
Oh,
saying
what's up, John?
he heard somebody was talking.
John
And I'm
John's in the
like, we
building.
haven't got to you yet, John. We
Yeah, I
haven't
want all
got to
the
you
smoke with
yet.
John.
Well,
Oh,
since he
said
here,
he heard
sis.
somebody called him out. Yeah, it was me.
Oh,
I want all the smoke with John, but
Well, John
this
John is
why-
here. Let him know.
I'm about to say,
This
let's
is
talk
why we
about
want to
him
smoke John
now.
because I feel like nobody has ever beat you. One, two, to beat John, that is just like the ultimate goal, female or male. Like because so unorthodox, like you never know what you're gonna get from him. So if I can stand in front of John and have a debatable at the least, then there's nothing anybody can tell me. You feel me? Like people have their their ceiling where they feel like, okay, once I battle this person, it's gonna be a wrap. I used to have it, mine used to be E Hart, but now it's John. Like it's John. I can't help it that he's that fire. But other than that, I want the smoke. You feel what I'm saying?
Casey, I've gotta
She
ask
wants the
you.
smoke.
I gotta ask you. You're always fully prepared. You're always game tight. You're always
Right.
ready. Has it ever crossed your mind that you might be able to get Jack Girl in this battle? Because John don't play with newcomers. Like it can get crazy.
Yeah.
Like that
I
ever like.
don't want him to. Yeah, if I was to battle John, I definitely wouldn't want him to play with me. Like I've seen what he's done. I've seen what he's done to his opponents. Trust me. Like it's cringeworthy for me to watch. Like I feel bad for the opponents. You know what I'm saying? So, but trust me, like I want to make sure. I don't know. Like I just feel like that'd be my biggest challenge, and I'm always down for challenging myself. So John is a challenge for every battle rapper.
Last I checked, Queen of the Ring versus Bullpen. The Queen of the Ring kind of left with a little bit more W's than losses that night.
They sure did, and I definitely left with a W. So, John, what's good?
What's good?
After that, we can team up.
I'm always very critical of one thing, right? When somebody catches a body and it's a flawless victory, it's so great to watch, but it's always a little concerning because nobody tapped your jaw. So how do you think you're going to respond when somebody lands that first bomb on you and it's like, oh, now it's really my turn to fight back from adversity?
No, see, the thing is, look, like for my rooftop battle, that was I feel like I'm so intimidating when I rap to people. It just makes them get their rounds. Even with Coffe, she forgot her second and her third round. I said, listen, I need somebody to punch back. So I had her redo her second and her third round over so that it would look like a fire battle. You know what I'm saying? But if I was like, nah, fuck it, then it would have been another KC3-0, made him choke. And I don't understand why everybody who get in front of me just decides to choke. Robin choked, Diesel choked.
What you doing to them, girl?
I don't know.
That's that Jazz the Rapper voodoo, man.
That's that Jazz the Rapper voodoo.
And you know, official from New Orleans, what y'all putting in them drinks, man?
I don't know, but I just know that I knew that if that had came out, they were either going to vault it or they were either going to, it was either going to come out and then people was like, oh, well, it don't matter because she didn't fight back. You know what I mean? So I just need somebody to fight back. Last person who really fought me was Don Lady, and that was Don Lady. So
now I got to give you your props, Casey, because France and I always talk about this. When someone is up there choking and not bringing their best, sometimes some other rappers, they step it down, they take their foot off their gas. You put your foot on their neck. Like you go for that, like that DDT, and it's like, oh my God, this girl is like ruining this girl's life right now. Like,
yeah,
where does that come from? Where does that killer instinct come from? That mamba mentality?
Man, I don't know. It just be, I don't know what be taking over my body. Honestly, I can't really explain to you what goes on because I honestly think I black out when I battle. I black out when I battle and I go into like, what is that called?
A trance?
Huh?
A trance?
No, not a trance. It's like muscle memory.
Oh, okay.
I go like, I'm just I don't know. I can't even explain it the right way. But like, even with me versus Miss Merck, like I can't tell you that I heard them chanting 3-0.
Well, we heard you stopping the crowd when the crowd was like, "Leave her alone!" No.
Girl, you should have saw it on Twitter. Like, girl, you should have saw the timeline on Twitter. Everybody was just like, "Leave her alone! Enough! You've done enough."
She was like, nah.
"You've done enough."
And then when I look back at it, I'm like, I really did do too much. Like I could have saved that. I could have saved the whole round. That's why first Coffe, I was like, should I rap my third round? Because I'm tired of wasting bars and people not rapping back.
That's true. And I was gonna ask you, do you feel like sometimes, like, man, you just wasted so many bars and moments and haymakers on these girls that you could have probably just done a decent ass round and still
right. Exactly. I could have did a mixtape verse. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
That's what I'm gonna start doing next time. But if I do it, they're not gonna let me get away with it.
Yeah,
they'll let somebody else get away with it, but they're not gonna let KCJ from Texas get away with it ever.
Oh.
So do you think that so do you feel like the geographics plays a part in that? Like certain people from certain places can get away with things, but
or is it the status?
Yeah, or is it the status?
I think both of them play a part into it, to be honest. Yeah, I think both. But I think from where I'm from, because you gotta understand, it took a long time for them just to accept me. I was coming to New York, not only battling the battler I was against, but the crowd too. You know what I mean? So I had
how the New York crowds be.
Yeah. And then the person I'm battling is from New York. So it's like, they don't want to cheer for me. So it's like, I had to work double just to get New York fans because they didn't want to put aside their favorite and say, oh, this girl from Texas just killed you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say from where I'm from, it is totally different. And then who else do you have from Texas?
All right. Yeah.
Oh, y'all can't think of nobody?
No, the ladies. But if we're talking all battle rappers, shout out to Scotty. Shout out to Scotty holding it down.
We're talking females. Come on,
we're just talking to we're just talking to females. You got that crown.
Yeah, but we do have Beretta Blaze. And
Beretta Blaze,
we do have Lady J, but at
That's
the same
true,
time,
yes.
they're not getting the same platform that I'm getting, and it's like it's only one person who gets it.
That's true. And then I think once you do show that killer instinct, it's like we look for that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, even if your competition ain't bringing it, we're like, yo, nah, Casey's better than that. So I think like subconsciously, you're like, yo, I can't let the people who really rock with me down right now. Like, I'm gonna kill this chick for wasting my time, and I'm gonna give my fans what they want also. Because people are always watching. You know what I mean? You never know who's watching. Maybe Bun B's watching, and he's like, damn, this girl is really killing her. Let me give her a feature just from watching that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whereas if you take your foot off the pedal, it's like, he's like, damn, she from H-Town. Like, she could have killed her better than that or something. Right. So, gotta salute you for always bringing 100%.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that.